Hello, my name is Abrina Leonhard. I'm a graduate student in UW Stout's Sustainable Management Program. I'm also the Senator for Sustainable Development for the Stout Student Association, where I serve as the Vice Chair of the SSA Sustainability Council. I'm also a member of the UW Divestment Coalition. Today, I'll be giving a presentation about divestment. What is divestment? Divestment is the opposite of investment. Rather, divestment is the deliberate removal of investments in funds that are unethical. Fossil fuel divestment demands the immediate termination of all new and future fossil fuel investments, divestment from existing fossil fuel stocks and bonds, and reinvestment in sustainable solutions. To fight the climate crisis, divestment campaigns have been used throughout the nation to center social, economic, and environmental justice while challenging the unfettered power of the fossil fuel industry. Divestment as a tool to achieve climate justice. Divestment and climate justice is about fighting racism, sexism, classism, and all kinds of social economic injustices. The impacts of climate change will disproportionately affect those who have contributed the least to the problem. Fossil fuel industry also disproportionately pollutes and harms marginalized communities. The problem with the UW system? Collectively, all 13 universities within the University of Wisconsin system have $7 billion in endowment funds, $4 billion of which is invested by the University of Wisconsin Foundation. The UW Board of Regents is responsible for establishing policies and rules for governing the system and planning to meet future needs of the state for collegiate education. We believe a hospitable planet is a future needed. As such, the Board of Regents must prohibit fossil fuel investments. Given the urgency of the climate crisis, our coalition is demanding the disclosure of all UW investments, the complete decarbonization of our endowments within the next 3 to 5 years, and reinvestment in companies that promote a sustainable future. Our mission. The UW Divestment Coalition's mission is to unite universities throughout the University of Wisconsin system to demand a just divestment from fossil fuels to combat the climate crisis. The UW Divestment Coalition is made up of over 15 student organizations representing 9 of the 13 UW system campuses. We work collectively to campaign for the UW system to divest from all fossil fuel investments and to invest in clean energy solutions. We also want the UW system to have transparency with their endowments and reinvest in companies promoting a sustainable future. What is the Board of Regents? The Board of Regents is made up of 18 members. 16 are appointed by the governor. 14 of those members serve 7-year terms. 2 of the members are students, 1 a non-traditional student and 1 a traditional student. The members of the board appoint the UW system president and the 13 university chancellors. What is an endowment? An endowment is like the UW system's savings account. Built up slowly through donations, it is then invested to generate returns. Here are several arguments for divestment. The UW system says they care about the climate crisis, yet they also fuel it. Because fossil fuel investments are susceptible to market elasticity, they are risky, and they also may do poorly. So your portfolio is better off in the long run if you divest now. Misconceptions about divestment. Divestment will increase the cost for non-fossil fuel divestments, causing a lower return on investments. However, renewable energy sources create profit for universities with time. The potential for inefficiency, higher risk, and lower return. Fossil fuel investments are already risky, and they are very short-sighted. Divestment may look partisan. Science and climate change should not be political. Investors are aware of the risk and will divest when necessary. Fossil fuel companies are able to continue profiting off of us as long as we support their business, so divestment is necessary. Even though investors are aware of the risk, they may not divest because of donor interests. This gets political, and there are many people involved in decisions. Fossil fuels will be burned either way. The fossil fuel industry is eventually running out of resources, and coal plants across the nation are filing for bankruptcy. Successful divestments. Other than the 100 campuses across the United States that have either fully or partially divested, including the list below, the City of Madison, Bayfield County, and Dane County have all pledged to divest from fossil fuels, showing that other Wisconsinites are climate conscious. Also, UW Stout has committed to the Carbon Commitment, a higher education effort to address climate change by committing our campus to neutralizing greenhouse gas emissions by 2050, signing this agreement in 2007. How can you take action? Join the coalition. Help spread the word about divestment. Organize and attend UWDC events. Sign our petition, or keep up with us by visiting our website, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages. Here are a list of more resources. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope this helped you better understand divestment and how it can positively impact our university and our UW system towards reaching a sustainable future. Thank you.